Hello, thank you for being here. Today I want to talk about something we often don't talk about. Something quiet, something painful, something many men carry inside, but rarely share. I want to talk about male loneliness. Let's start with something simple. Most people believe men have friends. They might see a group of guys laughing at a bar, watching football, joking around at work, and yes, sometimes that is friendship, but often it's not the kind that really helps you at 2A, when you can't sleep, not the kind that holds you together when life is falling apart. Friendship, true friendship, is hard for many men. There are exceptions, of course. Some men have close, open, honest friends, but they're rare. For every man who can say, yes, I have someone I could talk to about anything, there are many more who can't. So what is real friendship? It's not just talking about football or cars or stocks or politics. Those things are fun, but they stay on the surface. Real friendship needs something deeper, vulnerability. That means showing someone your pain, your fear, your shame. It means being able to say, I'm not okay. I feel lost. I am scared. That's hard for anyone, but for many men, it's nearly impossible because they've been told over and over again that to be a man means being strong, tough, in control, never scared, never sad, never weak. Let's think about this man box, this idea of what a man should be. From the time boys are small, they hear things like, don't cry, man up, don't be a baby, be strong, handle it yourself. These messages come from everywhere, parents, school, movies, sports, even other men. And so boys learn, if I show my feelings, I'll be seen as weak. If I talk about sadness or fear, I'll be laughed at, ignored, or judged. So they stay quiet. They push the feelings down. They smile when they want to cry. They make jokes when they want to scream. And then, after years and years, they look around and realize they're lonely. Truly, painfully, silently lonely. Loneliness isn't just being alone. It's feeling alone, even when people are around you. Many men have coworkers, wives, maybe even children, but still, they feel like no one really sees them. They carry deep feelings inside, but they don't let anyone in. They don't know how. No one taught them. They might not even know that it's okay to try. And this loneliness hurts. It shows up as anger, as drinking, as silence, as work addiction. Sometimes it becomes depression, sometimes even suicide. The world tells men, you must be strong, but it forgets to say, it's okay to hurt. It's okay to need. It's okay to ask for help. What if we changed what it means to be strong? What if we said, being strong means being honest. Being strong means being open. Being strong means saying, I can't do this alone. Because real strength is not about hiding pain. It's about sharing it. Real friendship begins when one person says to another, I'm not okay. Can I talk to you? Imagine if men could say things like, I'm scared I'm not a good father. I hate my job, but I can't leave. I don't feel close to my wife. I'm ashamed of who I am. I feel empty. That's where real connection begins. That's where loneliness starts to end. How we start. We can't fix this overnight, but we can take small steps. Maybe we make space for new conversations. Imagine if men had cards. Yes, little cards with questions like, when did you last cry? What are you afraid of? What do you wish someone would ask you? What do you want to be forgiven for? Sounds silly, right? But sometimes silly things work. Maybe it starts at a bar, at a coffee shop, on a walk. Two men sitting down and saying, let's be real for a minute. Tell me what's really going on. Even once can make a difference. Even one honest conversation can change a life. Here's the thing. Men are not heartless. They're not cold. They're not emotionless. In fact, men are capable of deep love, deep loyalty, deep tenderness. We see in poetry, in music, in stories, in letters, in art. But they've been taught to hide it, especially from other men. To lock it away, to pretend it's not there. And that's the tragedy. Not that men can't connect, but that they've been told not to, and they've believed it. But there's hope. Every day, more men are opening up. Every day, more are saying, I'm tired of pretending. I want real friendship. I want to feel less alone. And every time a man says that to another man, something changes. The wall breaks. A light comes in. That's how the world begins to heal. Not all at once, but one honest moment at a time. So if you're a man listening to this, or if you know one, know this: you don't have to do it alone. You're allowed to feel. You're allowed to need. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to be human. And real friendship, the kind that saves lives, starts when someone dares to be real. Thank you for listening. Let's keep this conversation going.